You're listening to Tim Bulkeley's 5-Minute Bible. E145. Proverbs 16 to 18. What are Proverbs? Or what is Proverbs? Proverbs are pithy sayings. They're short, they're thought-provoking, and they often use vivid imagery. Proverbs work by making you think. But they're often used as the source of quick, simple answers. And Proverbs, with a capital P, is the book that contains a whole stack of ancient Hebrew proverbs, all collected together and given a preface and a conclusion, designed to be taught to young men. Proverbs can be used as a source of quick, simple answers. They can be applied like a band-aid to appropriate situations. The wisdom is not in knowing the proverb, but in knowing when to apply it. Pleasant words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. If you apply that to your dealings with someone who is doing wrong, and against whom you should speak out, you're not applying it rightly. But as a nice response to a compliment, for example, it's far better than my usual curl up and shrug. But the greatest value, even of a proverb like this that can be applied like a band-aid, is when you meditate about it and on it. Proverbs, chapters 10 to 30, is the one part of the Bible that is best read verse by verse, or occasionally 2 or 3 verses. Then, having read the proverb, you meditate on it during a day, a normal, busy, worldly day. So, for example, if you think about and think on Proverbs 16:24 during a day, it could change your behavior. Pleasant words are like honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. Oh, I'd better say that nice thing to so-and-so. That change in your behavior could even change your life. Of course, this advice is not deeply spiritual. Proverbs is one of the least religious or spiritual books of the Bible. Though, remember that the whole of the book is directed towards God, who, as Maker, intends his world to be good, very good. And if we followed the advice of Proverbs, or your mum, the world would be a little closer to God's dream. And some Proverbs are explicit about God's role in the advice they're giving. Take 17:15. One who justifies the wicked and one who condemns the righteous are both alike an abomination to the Lord. And this is true whatever humans may think or say, because there are all sorts of situations in which humans are all too ready to justify the wicked. And, sadly also, all too ready to condemn the righteous. This proverb reminds us that such approbation or disapprobation is purely local and temporary. That there is a standard beyond the standards of the here and now. Oh, that bit about condemning the righteous. This proverb isn't talking about God in heaven, outside of time, judging the human soul. It's about judgment here and now, the judgment we pass one on another. Because, of course, in this proverb it relates interestingly to God. God does not condemn the righteous, but God does justify the wicked, at least potentially. This proverb, like the book of Proverbs, is addressed to the here and now, with one eye cocked on the Maker of the here and now. Proverbs the book is not intended to be read like a novel or like a history. It's intended to be thought over, to be meditated on, and sometimes, as a bonus, you get to apply a proverb as a quick, simple answer. Though in the best case that answer was neither quick nor simple to arrive at.